Welcome back to the Gridcenter. I'm your host Shane Falco, along with my co-host, the renamed Evil One. We are back after a long layoff, after a nice hot summer. Wow, hot summer. And Grid Cup happened. A lot of things have happened over the past couple months, so we're going to go ahead and start breaking into that. First things first, we talk about some of the league changes. Back on staff, welcome back. We have Jordan Goodrich back taking over some commissioner duties after a little hiatus. So we'd like to welcome him back. Also, for those of you that know Coach O, he'll be back, or he is on staff for the first time. So now he actually has a purpose for the clipboard. And he'll be taking over stat entering, as we all know he's all over that.
Yes, he is.
And he's also going to be in charge of articles and rankings throughout the season, and he'll take care of the all-conference teams and whatnot as the season progresses. And also Travis. For those of you who don't know Travis out there, recently put on the Weekend Warriors, and he's been around a little bit, and he'll also be on staff as well.
Is that Snarf?
That is not Snarf.
Oh, okay.
No, it's one of the rumored to be Snarf.
Oh, right.
But perhaps Snarf will be unveiled later on in the season, perhaps on this show.
Yeah, I heard. Yeah.
Perhaps not. We don't know yet.
Yeah.
But so again, when you see them out there in the fields, feel free to have any questions. Go ahead and talk to them. For those of you that have to pay ref fees, you will be seeing Jordan at the pavilion, because remember, we are at Ed Fountain this season. So the big pavilion there in between the fields, that's where you'll find Jordan. You'll turn in your rosters week one and also your ref fees before the game, because you can't play the game until your ref fees are paid.
That makes sense.
So, where should we begin?
Just recap the Grid Cup real quick.
Well, let's do that.
Yeah.
Well, for those of you who did not attend the Grid Cup, whether by playing or by watching, or didn't follow, TMT took the Grid Cup, the first ever. They played with a different purpose. I think that last second loss to DX in the SEC Championship from the spring really irritated them, and they came out and played with a purpose and an energy that I haven't really seen in a while from them, and see if that's going to carry over into this fall season.
So who do they play?
Well, they beat Wasted Talent in the finals.
Wasted Talent. That was the team that lost to the Scrappers, and then they didn't make the playoffs?
Yes, it was.
That was them.
Yes, it was. It was a little bit different team. They had some different additions to that squad. Summertime, so guys jumping on here and there. It wasn't the exact same spring season team, but yeah, they had some new pickups. Some of those guys are on that new Dynasty team. Well, old Dynasty team, but back to new.
Well, we'll get to that. I just refreshing my memory, because I didn't make all the games this summer at Gridcenter. Prior obligations.
No shock there.
Yeah, prior obligations. And DX, they didn't make the finals?
They did not.
Who did they lose to?
I'm trying to remember who they lost. They lost to Eastside Heat, if I'm not mistaken.
Formerly Fury.
Formerly Fury.
Oh, okay. Right. You know what? I can believe that. All right, so shout outs to TMT. Congratulations on the Grid Cup win, first annual.
Inaugural.
Yeah,
first annual would actually be the second.
It would be the second one. You're absolutely positive? I stand corrected.
That's all right. So, how have you been for the summer?
Hot, but it's cooling down. You got the fresh cut, smell grass in the air. It's football time.
It is football time.
It's football time.
Always a good time.
Always a good time.
Always a good time. So that covers the new staff. We've also pointed out where we're going to play. New Ed Fountain. Well, not new, but we got some other exciting changes. Those of you that don't know, the ref fees have been bumped up. That is for the purpose of the fourth ref. So hopefully we'll have more eyes and more consistent eyes, hopefully. Remains to be seen. Refs are still refs. So there's going to be some excitement, I think. I think there's a lot of good teams out there. Yeah. And I think it's going to be a very competitive season, probably the best by far, conference to conference.
And I think what I love about LVGridiron is we're always 2 or 3 steps ahead of everybody else. And we have a lot of followers doing what we do, but only we can do it better. So you guys will see that in the game of the weeks. I'm very happy to see that.
Yeah, there's going to be some changes to the weekly game videos, and I think the production value will definitely be far and away the best.
Through the roof. But we won't stop working though.
Never stop.
There you go.
We'll also welcome a lot of new teams this season. We have about 7 new teams that came over, teams that have been playing in Vegas for a while, and they're new to our league. So we'd like to welcome all of them.
I like to welcome them too, and I also like to welcome a team called These Nuts. I mean, these guys are on the board, and they're guaranteeing a lot of stuff.
They're one of those teams.
They're one of the teams that's guaranteed. I mean, you know, a lot of guys are sneaking in there because they really don't know what they're getting themselves into, but These Nuts, these guys are really, I mean, I get one of the dudes predicted a championship already.
Wow. You gotta like that.
Already.
But you know, it's good because in the conference, like the newly named Pac-12, the forum was pretty dead last season. I mean, like it mattered because the Weekend Warriors just pretty much pissed all over everybody.
Yeah, pretty much.
So it's nice to see. You know, I think there's gonna be a lot of talking going on. A lot of these teams coming over are familiar with each other already.
Yeah.
So that should really help the banter, which is always good.
Just guys, no violence.
No violence.
Just play hard football. Let everything else come into play. No violence though. I don't want none of that thug stuff.
But keep talking.
You keep talking all you want to, but leave the thugs, leave the skinny jeans and the brass knuckles, leave all that home, man. We don't need that.
Yeah, we don't tolerate that. We don't tolerate that.
Definitely skinny jeans.
Don't you have a pair of skinny jeans?
Nah, that's Obama. Shout out to that.
Oh,
dude.
that's right, Obama.
Yeah, shout out
he's
to
got
Obama.
a new team. He left 2nd and 9. He's brought a new team back.
Yeah, he's brought a new team, and he's in the mix. He's down at the meeting. You know, him and that little dynasty clique, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
They had their little booth looking all shiny and shit. You know, it's all good though.
And
they point at people. I want to play them. I want to play them. I want to play them. Everybody's up for the challenge.
gotta love to see that.
I love to see that.
Gotta love to see that. So, guess we'll go ahead and break, and then cut into we'll get to the conferences, and then you can see the breakdowns of your conference in each respective conference. We'll post those up after we get into it.
Yes.
But again, we'd just like to say welcome back to everybody, and to all the new teams, welcome. And we think you'll really be excited and really be happy you made the move.
Yes, sir.
And so, again, we're looking good for a brand new season, and I think, again, the best that we've ever had.
Yeah. And just to let you know, we have a special surprise for everybody in the SEC. We have a co-host.
Our first ever guest host in the SEC. So make sure you check out that SEC video when you get a chance, because it'll be the first one that we've ever had. And I think there might be some people wanting to do it. Maybe some people that have been wanting to do it for the past couple of seasons won't want to do it now.
And there's going to be people that's going to be forced to do it too as well.
Yes, there will be some of that as well. So either way, it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm expecting all the hype from the Evil One. Waiting to see the Evil One back in action after a long layoff.
I don't know what you're talking about, but we'll switch it up. And we're going to start off with these conference rankings and break down each team individually. And he's going to take us home.
All right. So again, tune into your specific conference and to see your conference. And don't be afraid to look at the other conferences as well. There's always new information and sometimes some good entertainment in there. So thanks for watching.
And there's your fucking phone.
Yes, it is.